And now, let it all go on another guided meditation with Eddie Pepitone.
Okay, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. And I want you to feel the welcoming arms of the universe. Yes, the welcoming arms of the universe. With your first in-breath, I want you to feel welcomed by the arms of a loving universe, not by the arms of a hairy convict who is going to threaten you in a shower, or who is going to make you do things because that's the only power he or she has in an incarceration state like the United States, where 25% of the world's population is in U.S. prisons, even though we have 5% of the world's population. I don't know what I just said, but I want you to feel the welcoming arms, not the kind of arms that are gonna try to strangle you because they know you have money in your desk drawer and they've gotten into your home. No, welcoming arms of the universe. Breathe that in. Breathe that in. Take that deep breath. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. And now, with your out breath, I want you to breathe out the fact that you see yourself galloping. Breathe out the fact that you see yourself galloping through a beautiful field, and you're galloping like a gazelle. You're galloping like a cheetah. Not a cheetah. You know, there's a name of a strip club in LA called Cheetahs. Not that cheetah. That's where a lot of coke is laced with fentanyl and people die. Horrific deaths, and they get threatened in parking lot. No, a cheetah, a beautiful cheetah, unless you take their food, unless you go for their food source, or if you threaten one of their cubs, they will rip your throat out. No, you're galloping like a wild animal, like a white horse, which a white horse does symbolize death, but not that. You're galloping like a beautiful horse, and there's a naked person on that horse like Lady Madonna, and just because you owe Lady Madonna a little money doesn't mean that you're not gonna say, oh my God, there's a beautiful woman on the horse. You know, you hear the Beatles song, Lady Madonna, and you bet on that horse. You bet on the horse. It's a 3-1 favorite at Santa Anita, and the horse dies. No, we're not talking about anything like that. We're talking about just a beautiful white horse galloping. And now with your next in-breath, I want you to breathe in the fact that you cannot walk because of plantar fasciitis. Not fasciitis, which is a bone spur, but fasciitis, which is fur growing out of your nose. And the reason you can't walk is because you're stunned by the fact that human fur is growing out of your nose, not just nose hairs, but fur. And now I want you to breathe out the fact that you're in a beautiful ocean, and the waves are bobbing. They're bobbing, sort of like those horrific times when you were a child bobbing for apples, and then a friend would put their strong hand on the back of your head and force you into the basket that had the water, and they push your head down. Breathe that out, not that out, not the fact that your head was being pushed down, but that the water is bobbing, and you feel the buoyancy, you feel You feel the rhythm of the universe. You feel the rhythm of God. You feel the rhythm of a blues musician in Louisiana, where the cops are going to raid this still where they're making illegal alcohol, and it's the only way they can survive. And the police come and they break up the still and they shoot defenseless people, and then they have a drink from the still. Breathe that out. Breathe that out. The history of racism in the United States. Just breathe that out. And now with your in-breath, I want you to breathe in a beautiful new scent on the market. It's called Eau de Pepitone. I want you to breathe that in. Breathe in Eau de Pepitone. Have you wanted a scent that can make you into someone who hides? Do you want a scent where you can be someone who wakes up covered in bloody pajamas, the kind of pajamas with feet? Do you want to have a perfume that can make you sneeze constantly? It's a perfume that as soon as you put it on, you have a reaction where you sneeze and sneeze because it disagrees with everything that you are made of. Do you want a perfume that collects the rent every day? It is not monthly, but this perfume comes to collect every day. It has a per diem. You have to pay every day the amount that usually you would pay a month in this. This perfume comes and collects. Do you want a perfume that reminds you of Chile during the Pinochet regime when people were rounded up into soccer stadiums and shot? Do you want a perfume that says, oh, let's go into the attic and see old photos of broken dreams? Do you want a perfume like that? Because we have a perfume like that. It's called Pepitone. Do you want a perfume that is something that smells like a hospital after the person who was in a room for about 3 months, every orifice he had excavated, a stench that is only known to Satan? That's Pepitone. Pepitone is now only available in the woods. It is not sold in stores anymore. It is sold in barren woodland outside of strip-mined mountains. It is in the hills, and the hills have eyes. Buy Pepitone wherever you see hills with eyes. Breathe that in. Breathe that in. That kind of cologne. And now, with your next out-breath, I want you to breathe out the gigantic clown nose made of marzipan that sits on your kitchen table and mocks you like an insane man in a nut house who's in there for having shot up an entire Macy's. That's right, he's shot up an entire, not William Macy's, not William Macy the actor, but the supermarket. Breathe that out. And now with your next in-breath, I want you to breathe in the underwear of a deranged yet benevolent gymnast. Yes, breathe that in.
Thanks for joining us for another guided meditation with Eddie Pepitone. Sponsored by Eddie Pepitone.